Now, of course, next one we're going to be discussing is passing. Now, this, of course, important attribute, and it consists of 6 attributes, and these are vision, crossing, free kick accuracy, long pass, short pass, and curve. Now, of course, the first one we're going to be discussing is vision. This is a mental attribute, and it counts for 20% of passing, so it's quite important. Well, yeah, no, it's very important, you know. So, of course, vision is the awareness of the position of those around you, so teammates and opponents. So this impacts the probability of successful long passes. So vision is very important when considering long passing. Not as much short passing, so yeah, just, you know, pair it with long passing essentially. So, of course, the better vision means that a player will have a wider view to locate teammates, and therefore the more significant probability of successful long passes. So it doesn't actually matter how high a player's long passing stat is if the vision isn't good. So you can have 99 long passing. If your vision isn't good, the long pass aren't going to be that good. So yeah, vision is actually very important when you actually think of it like that. And the next one is crossing, which accounts, this is a technical attribute, and it accounts for 20% of passing. So this is how accurate the player's crosses are. And of course, yeah, this is crossing on the ball when running and taking free kicks, etc., set pieces. Well, specifically free kicks. It's not as important for corners, but yes, more free kicks. So, of course, it's good for players who play through the wings, but also influences free kick set pieces and determines how easy it is to get the ball into the box in the first place. Our next one we have is free kick accuracy. This is kind of self-explanatory. This is a technical attribute, and it only accounts for 5% of passing, which is kind of understandable. It's free kicks. It's not, unless you pass your free kicks, or I guess somewhat crossing, when that's more to do with crossing. Yeah, 5%. And of course, the higher value means high accuracy of a direct free kick on goal. So this is direct free kicks on goal. This isn't to do with, you know, crossing, etc. It's direct free kicks on goal. And also having high curve does help, you know, maximize the effectiveness of free kicks. Next one we have is long passing, which accounts for 15% of passing. So, of course, remember I said this links with vision. So, cumulatively, they actually account for 35%. But yeah, long passing is a technical attribute that accounts for 15%. And it's how well a player performs a long pass in the air. So, this is to do with passes in the air. And it doesn't affect ground passes. So, please bear this in mind. I don't think FIFA, EA, FC, etc., they don't make this clear enough. Long passing is to do with passes in the air. So yes, and it also determines the speed of the pass, so the accuracy and the speed. So of course, higher equals quicker and more accurate passes. So yes, please bear this in mind. Now, next one we have is short passing. Again, a technical attribute, which accounts for 35% of passing. So yes, so cumulatively, 35%. Yeah. So of course, this is how well a player performs a short pass on the ground. Short pass on the ground, and it determines the accuracy and speed of passes on the ground over a short distance. So yes, please bear this in mind, people. Bear this in mind. And the last attribute we have, of course, is curve. Curve is another technical attribute that only accounts for 5% of passing. So it's a lowly weighted, which is kind of understandable. So this is the ability to curl the ball when passing and shooting. So this is very good for set pieces, so set piece takers, and of course curling, you know, free kicks, corners, etc. And of course, these things can be hard to defend against if you know what you're doing. So yes, bear this in mind. I'd say it's more to do with passing and shooting, but it counts for both. So yes, bear this in mind. It's kind of frustrating. That's another thing I don't think EA, FC, etc., FIFA they don't make this clear enough. But